Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome to the monthly astrological overview of March 2020 for the sign of Virgo. You can reach me at readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, or you can reach me at my email address, which is mercury524@msn.com, on my Facebook business page, which is Readings by Leonard T. Munson, and you can reach me on LinkedIn and Twitter. Hi Virgo, how you doing? Welcome to see you. Virgo, your solar sun is in your seventh house, while the sun is in Pisces. The seventh house is ruled by Libra. Libra is an air sign, and Libra represents the house of creativity, the house of balancing all relationships and partnerships out. It represents a house of open enemies, the house of spiritual blessings, the house of diplomacy and diplomat, the house of decisions and indecisions, and the house of others and legal situations. Now, some of this might resonate with some of you and some of it may not. So take it only what you need, that it resonates with you. This is not a private reading. This is a collective reading of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, you know the drill. Like, view, share, and subscribe. Virgo, all right, you're earth sign, so you're anchored, okay? You're connected with health, work, and service to others. Since your solar sun is in your seventh house, so there needs to be a balance there. There needs to be a balance in all your relationships, whether it's intimate, work, friend, or whatever. It needs to be a balance in your relationships of any of your partnerships that leads into these areas of health, work, and service to others. Okay, Libra represents being fair. Balance everything out so everyone involved in the situation can get what they want. And this is in your relationships and partnerships. And you can't use anger. You want to speak your truth. You speak it from the fifth chakra, what represents Taurus. It represents speaking the truth in a diplomatic way. If you speak the truth in a diplomatic way, then the person that you're speaking to will sit and listen, and they can see if they were wrong about the way they're thinking about you in this situation. But if you go there with anger, they're going to get angry and nothing's going to be solved. So in the month of March, Virgo, I want you to use honey to gather the bees. If you use vinegar, the bees are not going to come in. Okay? Virgo, you're going to be more analytical now because the sun is in Pisces, which is your opposition, but it doesn't mean it's bad for you. Okay? So you're going to be analytical and observing more. Okay? Your intuitiveness and your psychic ability is heightened. Okay? I'm picking up some of you having problems with your eyes again, so you need to get that corrected, and something problem with your feet. I'm getting also that some of you need to maintain a better diet. I see a lot of fast food and junk food that is creating these problems in health with your eyes and your feet. Okay? Libra also represents your lower back. So I'm seeing some of you are having issues where you're holding it all in your lower back. So I need you to take some hot bath and lavender or Epsom salt with lavender and soak that and relax. Okay? I need some of you to do stretching because it's tight there. So we need to release that tightness there. Okay? Some of you are dealing with some issues of emotions, and this is dealing with relationships that is bothering your heart. Some of you are heartbroken, maybe because a relationship you want happened, it's not happening, or a relationship that was going on is being separated. Some of you are playing mind games with someone that you're attracted to, and this person may have decided just to leave the situation and the relationship alone and walking away. If you want something, go after it. Okay, stop playing mind game, stop playing word game. So I feel that some of you have broken up or someone has moved on because they're not waiting for you anymore because of these kind of behavior. Okay, so you missed your chance. Some of you. Some of you are not making the right decisions. You're holding on too much and making this decision and sitting on the fence. And so by not making a decision, you also made a decision. So you lost that opportunity and to provide with health, work, and service to others and these relationships. Okay? And some of y'all got an eye on somebody and they got an eye on you. So move forward. Be aggressive sometimes. Okay? Don't accept rejection personally. So, hey, you don't like me that way, but I still like you as a person. So stop holding and playing games with people. Move forward. If you want it, it's there for you, but it's not going to be waiting there forever. Okay? Some of you are having some legal issues here that is going to be resolved in your favor. You'll hear some good news this month. Okay? Remember, your ruling planet, Mercury, is retrograding in Pisces, and we're leaving Pisces on the 4th of March, which is tomorrow, and going into Aquarius, which is a fellow air sign where your solar sun is in your 7th house, that will make you think more, be more analytical, and take emotions out of it and let that secondary. Okay, now, since this is a relationship, I need you to get a rose course to carry it with you, to keep a balance with you, because you have a tendency this month to be out of balance. So you want to be balanced. You don't want the light side to be heavy, and you don't want the shadow side to be heavy. So there needs to be an equal weight here. This will keep you in a stable environment. So I want you to get the pink course. This is a pink course. It's a rose course. It's pink. And I want you to massage this around your heart. I want you to get some castor oil, organic castor oil. Get the lavender if you can. Heat it and get the stone and massage this around your heart, because your heart is broken because it's a relationship that you played around with too much and the person is not available anymore. They have moved on. They're not going to waste any more time. Okay? So this will heal your heart. Okay? And the lessons to learn, if you like someone and you want to be with someone, even if it's a sex relationship, it's a friendship, say it. Let the person know, because I also feel this person has been trying to has told you. And you told them at time, but now you're retreating. Stop being fearful, okay? Because you're going to lose something that is really nice. You lost it, okay? So I want you to take this around. I also want you to watch your circulation. I feel that some of you are having tingalization in your body, your feet, your hand, and a lot of it is going to sleep. I need you to just that diet, cut back on the dairy products, cut back on that. But there could be some problems in your circulation and your blood vessels. Okay, now we're going to find out where the planets are at. Well, we have Mercury in Pisces. Okay, and went there on February the 3rd, and Mercury went retrograde on February the 17th. So Mercury in Pisces is retrograding. The two key letters are RE. That means when it was direct 3 months ago, you're going to review what happened 3 months ago, what detail, what information you missed, or what was not available for you. You're doing your research, your investigation, and exploring, and you're going to find out it was, and you're going to correct it. Okay? Now, Mercury will. Okay. When Mercury's in Pisces, our thinking progress are more visual. intuitive and imaginative. We are especially attuned to the world of emotion, which colors both our thoughts and our communication style. We guess well, express ourselves with imagery, and make decisions intuitively. We are more attracted to consciousness and raising information. So that is happening here now. Okay. Now, for some of you, if you just express to this person, then it could be safe. But for some of you, this person has moved on. You can only be friends. Anything else that you wanted from that intimacy, sex, or whatever, you will never get. Okay? Now, Mercury will go out of Pisces, and tomorrow it will go into Aquarius from March the 4th to the 16th. Mercury will go direct on the 9th. Some people say the 9th or the 10th, and then it has its post shadow period will last from 2 weeks, will end up over with the 19th. Now the shadow period is represent that it has to catch up speed. So each day after the retrograde is speeding up, and everything that has been backlog or held down in confusion is going to start unwinding very quick. Now, Mercury in Aquarius will be there from the March the 4th to the 16th. When Mercury is in Aquarius, we are hungry for knowledge, open to new and original ideas. We begin to think outside of the box. Our thinking becomes more progressive and objective. Our communication and thought patterns are spontaneous and somewhat fragmented and liberal. This is a time when inventive thinking is at a peak. In other words, you're going to be thinking new ideas. It's going to be freedom. You're going to be thinking outside the box. So get a piece of paper and a pencil or ink pen and write these ideas down so you can act on it later. Okay? Now we have Venus. Venus is in Aries from February the 2nd to March the 4th. So Venus will be leaving Aries tomorrow and going into Taurus, its home base. Okay, when Venus is in Aries, love is spontaneous and direct. The chase is very exciting to us under this fiery influence. We are bold, fresh, and a little impatient when it comes to matters of the heart. We don't look back with Aries energy. We are not interested in saying sorry or dwelling on the past. So that relationship you want and it's over with, you're not looking back on it. No. So, and those who are in a relationship, Virgo, if there was issue in the relationship, it was a communication problem, there was a problem of commitment, there was a problem of saying what you want and everything, that is all over with, and you have become the compromise. And so you and that person is going to come together more and more exciting. So you're going to chase them in manners of giving them a gift, taking them out, sending cards, beautiful texts and things to them. For those who have gotten out of that relationship and it's over with, this is the time for you to concentrate on yourself and to heal yourself. So, and get the baggage and the garbage and all that stuff off of you. Because once that come off of you, then you can attract that person that you want and learn the lessons for what you didn't do in this new relationship, and don't compare them with each other. Okay, we have Mars in Capricorn. Mars is in Capricorn. Venus is the feminine part of us. Mars is the masculine part of us. So with Mars in Capricorn, with this new cycle taking bold and you're holding your life now, taking charge and being in control become more important issues for you. You want to get things organized and you have the initiative to do it. This is a time of ambition and responsibility, a time to keep your cool and pace yourself. Working hard is smart, but working smart is better. So this is a time for you to take that raw energy to initiate what you want, to action, renew, new beginning. But don't be impatient. Take your time so you can get what you want. Okay? Now the next thing is Jupiter. Jupiter is the ruling planet, and Jupiter is in Capricorn. It went into Capricorn 29th to 19th of December 2019. It will stay in there to the 19th of December 2020. Jupiter is the ruling planet of the Sagittarius. It's the planet of expansion, new opportunity, growth, abundance, blessing, wealth, truth, and karma. So if you put out good karma, the blessings are coming back to you. Now, the trick with Jupiter is that you have to pick the right opportunity. It's going to be so many. So you're going to pick the right opportunity that's going to grow and expand each year, because Jupiter goes in each sign every 12 years. So since you are earth signs, which are Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and the opposition, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, these things are going to come about. But you have to pick the right opportunity that's going to expand and grow. Okay, so that's also with your solar sign in your 7th house to balance this out. Okay, the next planet that's going to influence you is Uranus. Uranus is a distant planet. It's a planet of upheaval, chaos, change, revolution, independence. It's in Taurus. Taurus represents money, work, and possession. It also will be there, went in there March the 6th, 2019, will be there until 2026. It's going to be a long transit. So it represents changes in your money, work, and your possession. Changes in robots taking over the world, adjusting to that, either making them, programming them, repairing them, or servicing them, okay? It also represents using less cash money. We're going to be more cashless society. I personally always keep at least $20 in my pocket, okay? Also, it represents getting involved in long-distance relationship. That's going to be good for you. With Twitter, LinkedIn, and all these other things, we can see the person texting. So it won't be so much of a absent because of the distance. And getting a relationship with someone maybe older than you, or getting someone in a relationship younger than you, or mature. So this is going to come about too. It also comes about getting off of chemicals and going more organic and natural, cleaning up the earth, growing an herb garden, a vegetable garden. That's what Uranus is going to bring about, okay? And a better, healthy relationship with your money, okay? So we're going to balance that out. Okay, the next planet, it's Neptune. Neptune's in Pisces. We're going to clean up the water. So again, Pisces represents your psychic ability, your intuitiveness is heightened. Problems with the eyes, problems with the feet. That's what Pisces rule. Problems with secret enemies, okay? So there's going to be some secret enemies coming around you, and you're going to realize who they are because your intuitiveness and your psychic ability is going to instruct you and tell you who these people are. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that you're going to be working on that's not going to be known. It's going to be dealing with healing, okay? Emotional healing, okay? And this could go back to your childhood where something happened to you in your childhood that you need to lift that burden off you and heal yourself. And the next planet is Pluto. Pluto represents transformation, and it deals with emotional transformation, around death and resurrection and rising from the ashes. It deals with transformation and secrets. And it goes back to, again, something that happened in your childhood that you felt it was your fault, and you're carrying this burden and you're using things to sensitize this, which you need to stop. And because it wasn't your fault, it was that person's fault because there was a damaged individual you were dealing with who thought this was the normal thing. So there could have been emotional, it could have been a sexual, mental, or spiritual. And it could deal with anything that dealt with a father figure who wasn't there or who was there but didn't show you love. And that it could be the possibility that they did love you, but they was hard on you because they saw that you had the ability to make something out of your life and did not want you to go down the wrong way. So that's why they were hard on you. Now we're going to pick the tarot card for the month of March for you. And this is 2. This is 2 of Wands. 2 represents manifest your dreams and wisdom. 2 represents choices, so you're going to have a choice in the areas of money, work, and possession. Wands represents a growth, movement, change, and message. This represents fiery energy. So this could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. It represents initiation, to strike out, to begin. Okay. It also represents, but look at the big picture, and then it represents karma. If you presented good karma, it's coming back to you. In rewards, if you have not, it's coming back to you in circumstances. Now we're going to go with the karma cards. And there's 3 sections of the karma cards. It represents the planets, the signs, and the house. So this is your first karma card. The South Node. The South Node. Wow, right. Okay, the North Node of the moon. The North Node is in Gemini. So this is what your lesson to come in this life is to learn how to communicate more effectively. Okay, the South Node represents what you brought in this life from your past life. And sometimes we go back to that because it's comfortable for us. But we have to go into the North Node for us to learn the lessons from this lifetime. So you're in your South Node, but you need to come out of that comfortability. Take the chances. And the sign in Capricorn, okay? This is the sign that is in, okay? And then the house, the 9th house, okay? All right, okay. Now we're going to go with the spiritual part of the lesson for March for you, Virgo. Remember. So this is the South Node that you're remembering things that you brought into this life. But you cannot stay there. You have to progress into the lessons you learn in going to the North Node. And in the sign, it represents your goals that you are aiming for in this life, okay? And then the planet, which is in the 9th house, which is Sagittarius, and this is as if it or they came from God. As if it or they came from God. Yes, you did. And then the mental part of it, reconsider. Moving from the South Node into the North Node for the lessons you can learn in this life. And for your mind, the day-to-day reality. Deal with today reality, Virgo. Get your head out of the clouds, take those rose-colored glasses off, and see things as they are. And the mind, the philosophies and lore evolves in this situation. Okay, and the physical part of your karma card, now is not the time to. Now is not the time to use. Now is not the time to use the most business way. Now is not the time to use the most business way. This is the time to use outside the box. And in that 9th house, it represents, and do it in a big way. So March, these are the things you have to do spiritually, mentally, and physically. Virgo, I hope you enjoy your monthly astrological crystal overview for March 2020. And you can reach me at readingsbyleonardtmunson.net or my email address, mercury524@msn.com, or my Facebook page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson. And you can reach me on Twitter and LinkedIn. Ciao. See you in April, Virgo.